All right, everybody, welcome to SkepTalk Late, episode number 9. Tonight, we're going to be joined by two fantastic streamers. We've got CrossFireTTV and ExperienceOverZero. So I'm excited, everybody. This is going to be a really good show. We were going to air the episode with CrossFireTTV last week, but Discord gave us a really big problem, and when the tool that you have, if your shovel breaks, you can't dig a hole. So we're going to be doing that show today, and Moist Toast will be joining us on one of the next episodes upcoming. Moist Toast was unavailable to be on the show today. So Mags, welcome to the stream. Let's just jump into today's episode. So we've got, let's transfer over to the desk. All right. As always, this show is brought to you by OB Studios. Mags puts in a lot of work getting this show ready, getting everybody, everything together, and we're gonna have a really fun time tonight. So, as always, we're gonna do a little bit of a meandering ramble with myself and you, just to wait a little bit as people come join the stream, get things ready, because not everybody's ready at the time that we post, but we'll have everything ready for by the time that the interview starts. So let's do a little bit of a news review, take a look at some of the stuff that we've done over the last week on SkepTalk Live here on the channel. On episode number 94, we were joined by Llama Boosh and by ExperienceOverZero. ExperienceOverZero is actually the second guest that we'll have on tonight. So we're going to get to know a little bit more about him, and I'm pretty excited about that. So on that episode, we talked about some pretty amazing Christmas stories. That episode happened on Christmas itself. So it was a pretty fun time. One of the stories that we covered was about a family who decided to get some discount advent calendars for the month of December, leading all the way up until the Christmas season. One candy every time they opened it, and the kids would get a chance to have some candy. But turns out one of the advent calendars they bought was for cats. The flavor of the treat inside happened to be catnip and yogurt. So if you can see, you can tell which kid is really displeased about the calendar that they got, and that's the one in the middle. Very funny story. Kid was eating it for a couple of days, and then the mother felt like she had absolutely ruined Christmas because she was giving her kid catnip treats. We also covered a story about how the Putin calendars are absolutely crushing the market in Japan. Shirtless pictures of Putin are outselling some of Japan's most important figures, their celebrities, things like that. We also covered a story about how Canada has claimed St. Nicholas as a Canadian citizen. Air Noob, welcome to the show. But Canada has claimed citizenship rights for St. Nicholas and Mrs. Claus as they are tax-paying Canadian citizens. We also took a look at the phenomenon of Santa cons and the fact that there are Santa Claus conventions that often turn into giant drunken brawls. This last year, 14 people were arrested and 2 police officers were injured at the Hoboken SantaCon. We also took a look at a story of Jinan in Shandong province in China. They have added... Well, thank you very much for the compliment on my voice. They have added facial recognition technology to toilet paper dispensers in order to prevent overuse of toilet papers in their public bathrooms. They say that they have gone down to 10 rolls fewer per day by adding this technology, but you also have to look into a machine in order to get toilet paper. So I'm not sure whether or not it is something that is worth it. And finally, on that episode, we took a look at nunchucks and the fact that they are now protected by the Second Amendment in the United States of America. In 1974, New York State banned nunchucks, and that was recently overturned, being proven to be unconstitutional to ban nunchucks as they can be used for self-defense, and the Second Amendment protects them. Yesterday, we had another amazing episode, number 96. I'm skipping number 95 because that was just a solo episode that I did, and no one cares. But the episode number 96 was done with two amazing returning guests, Ellis and Jacob from The Big Breakfast. Came back on for a return show where we talked about the UK Foreign Office and the amazing calls that they had. McKenna says, I care. Yeah. I mean, it's not as fun having the solo show because, you know, it's all about, talk shows are about chemistry, you know. I may not have, I may have a soothing voice, but it's hard to have chemistry with yourself because when you tell yourself a joke, it's not very funny. The UK Foreign Office compiled some of the weirdest calls that it got from overseas for some of the weirdest reasons, like a man checking whether or not there were vampires in Poland because a woman that he met online asked what his blood type was before they met for their first date. So super interesting list of calls that they got there. You should check out that episode if you want to hear more about it. But then we also got into a little bit of a more spicy conversation. We don't often get into real politics very much on this show because it's not often funny, but this one is a little bit fun because it was a little controversial and conspiracy like because two Kansas lawmakers who ran as Republicans recently swapped their party affiliation to Democrat after being elected. There are multiple narratives surrounding this story, and it's really, really fun to explore what the narratives are. Are these plants? Are these did the Democrats plant them to go up as Republicans to get elected? Did the Republicans place them as Republicans to switch to Democrat in order to discredit the Democrats? Were they possibly space aliens? Who knows? Very neat story to take a look at. But that's enough about this stream because about the shows that I do on other nights. Tonight is all about the two streamers that I'm bringing on because I'm very excited to get to know more about both of these people. So here in just a second, I'm going to bring CrossFireTTV onto the show. So let me get prepared for that. I've got this command here. And then let's get everybody ready to go. Okay. If it's not Jacob and Ellis, I will be enraged. I have not lined up an interview with Jacob and Ellis yet. We definitely have more Jacob and Ellis coming to the show. But tonight it is CrossFireTTV and ExperienceOverZero. So let me get him on the line here. Crossfire, you there?
I'm there.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Excellent. Everyone, this is CrossFireTTV. If you'd like to check out his channel after this interview, here is a link that should take you to Crossfire's channel, and you'll be able to give him a follow, and you get to see more of what you're going to be learning tonight. So, Crossfire, you won, was a streamer of the week 2 weeks ago in the Platinum Gaming community, correct?
Yes, sir. Platinum Squad.
Yeah, Platinum Squad. Excellent. much love in the Platinum Squad. Those guys are around here quite often. I really enjoy that community. So to introduce you to everybody, I took a little bit of a look at the stats for your channel on Social Blade. And right now you are, or I guess this information is actually, I want to make sure everybody knows, this is a little bit, TV showing my Discord. Neat. Let me fix that. Come on. Come on. Wait, that should fix it. That should fix it.
There we go.
Yeah. I forgot to recover Discord with the slideshow, but yeah. Okay, so I took a look at your channel on Social Blade, and this information is a little bit over a week old, but at the time that I looked into it, you had 140 followers, and your channel views were at 1,500. How long have you been streaming?
I have been streaming almost 2 months now. I started.
You cut out a little bit there. You might have to get a little bit closer to the microphone on the phone.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. I think it just wasn't picking up the audible levels.
Okay.
Yep.
So I've been streaming for almost 2 months now. Started in the middle of November.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a pretty good streamer.
Perfect. What made you choose to start streaming?
So I've always been a gamer since I was 5, but I'd come home and play. Started getting into the Twitch and watching other streamers, and kind of, hey, maybe this is something to try.
It's cutting out just a little bit. You might have to have you speak up a little bit. I think that might be what the.
Let me this do that. Hear me now?
Oh yeah.
I'll try and talk louder.
Okay.
I'll just start over.
Okay.
I've always been a gamer, and I started getting Twitch and watching other streamers. Watch them, and this is something that you could start. I like to have conversations. I like to play video, and that's kind of what I gathered from Twitch: building a community and getting people in your channel and conversation about other things. To where I think it's something that I could really do. Watching,
starting to cut out again. I really hate to interrupt you on that, but I want people to hear what you're saying. So let's see. Let me make sure that it's not on my side. I'm going to check my my connection here and make sure that it's not me cutting you out. Are you hearing me okay?
I am hearing you perfectly.
Okay. All right, let's see. Now the connection here seems to be all right.
Okay.
Let me see. Does the phone app? There's just. I apologize everybody for the technical difficulties, but this is worth it. Let me find. I'm gonna check the phone app here and see if there is a setting there. There is a specific thing that I'm looking for. Me get to the settings here under voice and video, and okay. We might want to turn off automatically determine input sensitivity.
Okay.
Because what it sounds like is it's hitting when your decibels in your voice start to come down a little bit, which is natural in speaking. It cuts out and then it comes back on in a second. So. You still there? Oh, now it's got you completely silent. Let me see. All right, everybody. Let me hit the technical difficulties button here real quick, and we'll be right back. You guys will still hear us, but let's see. Yeah, now there is no sound at all. maybe try turning that setting back on, just in case that is, you know.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, it came right back.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay. Let's see.
But I turned up the volume.
Well, it just cut you out right after you said I turned up the volume.
That's because I was back.
Okay.
Testing.
There we go. There you go. Seems okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll try again. I want to make sure that everybody hears your answer, because,
Sure.
yeah. Let's see. Let me get off of technical difficulties. There we go. All right, we are back. Okay.
Awesome.
So you were saying, I asked why you had started streaming, and you said that
Sure.
you had been playing video games since you were 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
So for a long time, I started getting into Twitch and seeing what it's about. It's about building community, having conversations with like-minded games, or a lot of different things where a person likes to have conversations with other people and play video games go hand in hand. So I really told myself that I can try, and video games is a fun hobby of mine. Wanted to start getting into streaming. Watching gaming kind of how he deals with things and works with Twitch inspired me to start it.
Right. Okay. Well, I think that we got most of what you said. It still definitely did, if you're all right with it being a little closer to you, I mean, it might work a little bit better.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Okay. So when a streamer starts to gain a community, right? Which you've got some people who are starting to follow you, starting to listen, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
What do you have you started calling your community by any sort of nickname? Do you have a?
Yeah. So I created Discord, and right now I have Crossfire. So I would say
we heard the word crossfire and then it ended. So
Crossfire.
It did it one more time. I'm so sorry about that, but
Crossfire Clan.
There we go. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I saw your voice I saw your lips moving every time, but I couldn't tell what it was. But yeah,
no worries.
I mean, if we aren't able to overcome technical difficulties, we shouldn't be on Twitch. So we'll keep going with this.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah. So what kind of things do you do on your channel? Like, what type of games do you play? What can people expect when they come to CrossFireTTV?
So I'm consider myself a variety streamer. I stick to certain games. So my viewers and what I'm playing come to my channel and see what I'm playing. It kind of builds some repetition, so they're watching what they enjoy. So when it comes to single player games, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, and then from a multiplayer, that's playing Dead by Daylight, Call of Duty, Black Ops 4. But in the future, I'll be doing single player and multiplayer, so it's a mix too.
Gotcha. Do you do anything that is non-game related? Do you ever hang out and just chatting? Do you do any of the creative, anything like that?
Not quite, not yet. I would say that's because I am streaming from my PlayStation right now. But once I, am able to start OBS and going to go through that route, I'll start doing more of that. And the reason being is with PlayStation, when you start a stream, if you were to switch games, the stream ends. Basically, you have to start your stream and start a new one with your. So I don't like to have to end my stream to go and do others. So typically, that's why I'll stream one specific game for the night.
Gotcha.
But like I said in the future, here to go from a game, I'll be done.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, as long as, you know, like being able to identify, you know, the potential problems before they happen is a very, very useful skill to have. So, what kind of, could you say what would be a kind of game that you've tried that just didn't work out? Have you had any games that like just fell flat on their face when you tried playing them on stream?
Not when it comes to stream. The only issue I had was with Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
You either have good games or you have bad games. And why is because you're at the mercy of the killer. And if they have, you know, if they're on Wi-Fi or pretty bad internet, you're going to start lagging to where the game isn't enjoyable.
Right.
And it's frustrating for me. It has to be frustrating for the viewer. So it's a hit or miss with Dead by Daylight. Game I enjoy, but you know, there's some issues that need to be worked out.
Gotcha. Yeah. So where do you see your channel going in about a year? Do you have any big plans coming up? Do you have any tech you want to bring in? Anything like that?
With my channel, it's really improving, obviously, the quality of the stream, developing more content that my viewers can enjoy watching. I like to mess around in Photoshop and Illustrator to be, just like you said, maybe doing some kind of creative work on doing some just chatting and focusing on some games that I really enjoy that are upcoming, like The Last of Us 2, Dying Light 2.
Nice.
Those windows will be having people that, as well as when the next console, the PS5, has come out, getting that when that first comes out, building a community around PlayStation.
Nice. Yeah, you're definitely missing some. You're mentioning some games there that those are my jam. I love Dying Light. I love, you know, things like the Last of Us. I bought a PS3 in order to play The Last of Us, and then never played another game on the PS3. It became.
So that means you're gonna be getting PS4 for. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible. Like I don't regret the purchase of that PS3 because Last of Us was that good. Sure. So like, all right. So what we've got next coming up is a really fun part, and this is I've got some clips that our producer has gone through and handpicked from your channel, and we're going to take a look at them together, and then you, me, the stream, we're all going to see these clips for the first time together. And then you can give us some context on what's happening there, and I'll likely give a little bit of commentary, you know.
Okay.
So the first thing here, I am not familiar with this game. This is
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with the UI of that. I've only seen like the gameplay trailers and stuff like that for this game.
Oh, okay.
Definitely looked interesting. This is where you fight robot dinosaurs, right?
Yes.
Excellent. I mean, the concept's solid.
Okay, I need to switch bows.
That is a big looking boss. Is that like some sort of...
so that was a corrupted Thunderjaw. Those things are not fun.
Okay.
There's tiers to each machine. You know, there's small, medium, and large, and this is definitely a large one, the toughest in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And there's regular, and then you'd have to learn the story to get out. Corrupted or probably quite as hard as the normal. So it was definitely a tough one.
Because the gameplay looked really smooth, though. I like the amount of like time freeze type of power. It seems like you've got. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You have to use that. When you jump, slow down time. And if you notice, I highlighted the weak points of that machine. That's what was glowing yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you destroy the machine, is knocking off its big weapons and then going key points on the machine.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're gonna fight giant monsters with like guns for faces, you're gonna need some time slowdown ability.
Exactly. And what's cool about this is it takes a solid 15, 20 minutes to destroy one machine.
Okay.
Just like you saw, I'm away at the machine.
The health bar didn't seem to go down very fast at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I think I was just starting to shot arrows, and that's when I was like, I need to switch bows.
Right. Do they have a durability? Are you dealing with durability at that point?
Not at all, but
okay.
You do have to continue to create arrows to resupply, and you have limited supply.
Okay. All right, the next one we've got here looks to be the same game. And let's see. Let's just jump into this one. Wow. The enemies in this are huge.
Holy shit. This shooter. Look at that thing.
Was that like a weapon you hadn't used yet before?
No, it's so there are weapons that you can pick up to where it has limited kind of ammo, kind of like Halo 3 when you detach a turret, you can kick it around and you've got 200 bullets.
Right.
Well, that's what this was. There's 3 to 5 weapons you can do, and you know, I had mentioned how you highlight the enemy weapons and you kind of chip away at it. A certain weapon you can pick up and use again, and that was like a disc monster, kind of like a Krillin Dragon Ball Z.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I was using that, and when you're using arrows, chipping away a little bit, that makes a difference. And I mean, you saw I took half all the ammo that I used on that.
Right.
Plus, it's cool. Like I said, I've always thought that Krillin Destructo disc is pretty cool.
Excellent. Good to find another DBZ fan. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm excited for their return this year.
Well, you'll have to tell me about that. I honestly have not been up to date with Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Yeah.
Ever since the after the Blue Sega.
Gotcha. Yeah. It super's worth the watch. All right. This next one looks like this.
This is Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Okay.
Oh man.
I like the hat.
Yeah, I think that's what's being pointed out here.
That hat is pretty good.
So, I actually got that for a white elephant, and somebody, just for those who don't understand the concept of a white elephant, there's typically 10 people and there's 10 presents, and each person goes one by one to pick a present. Well, this was the third gift, and the person after the other person can either choose one of the presents has open, or they can steal it. Well, when I saw that hat get opened, I was like, yeah, I want that hat. So I ended up stealing it. And I thought, hey, Christmas, day after Christmas, we're going to wear this hat. And I do like it too on screen. It's some fun to it.
Yeah. It definitely adds a bit of pizzazz,
Yeah, pizzazz.
All right. More hat, more Dead by Daylight.
So this is Legion, the new killer on DVD.
Okay. Wow, he's fast.
Yeah, that's his ability.
I'll find him. I know exactly where he's going. Easy.
The hat almost looks like a brain interface, like you can just see.
Decisive. Motherfucker. That's good.
It's like he has the brain process.
Exactly. The killer brain is taking over and you're starting to calculate your victim's moves.
Exactly. So yeah, that was the new killer, and honestly, that was probably like the second or third game I played. And I was feeling good, you know. I was hitting all my swipes, making the right moves. I was just on fire then.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm seeing that they've still got 5 generators to go, so definitely doing all right there.
And that guy was in some pain.
All right, Horizon again. Oh, that thing's invisible.
That's a shocker. No, he just ran into that wall, didn't he?
Yeah. Can they kill themselves by running into walls?
They can damage themselves.
Excellent.
So I didn't even. Yeah, I don't remember that, but
just
that makes a fight a lot. They just want to go ahead first into a wall.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take that any day.
Yeah.
All right. This looks like Dying Light.
Yeah.
Yep. That axe is quite upgraded.
Yes, it is.
Taking them locks. It's just like Fallout, man. I mean, you have to
Long pause.
Took a couple of hops.
It did.
That's not how you climb a ladder.
That was me coming back to Dying Light.
Right.
I probably haven't played in a year. And I said, hey, I really want to play this. So I came home and started streaming and actually had some people join me. And
Yep.
You know, when you come back to the game, you kind of have to relearn the button.
Right.
And
right.
that was me.
Yeah.
I knew how to get on the zip line, but it just wasn't happening. And then, yeah, that's not how you climb ladders.
Right.
You know, you got to use your hand.
Oh yeah, you got to get your land legs back in a game after you haven't been there for a while, because you know the last 3 games you were playing, climb a ladder is the swing the axe button. You know.
Exactly.
All right. This looks like Horizon Dawn again. This was an even bigger monster than the last 2. Oh no. That is a clip
see that, chat.
of the face of defeat.
Yeah, Megan was in my chat and she said, "Got it."
I think this is the clip.
One, watch your step.
Okay.
And the reason why is, I mean, you see how intense that battle gets. And that was another corrupted Thunderjaw. And you have to dodge a lot. You're shooting your dodging, you're shooting your dodging. And I just, you know, over a cliff, I might fall from him. And when I did a roll right into the lava, and
right,
that earns you a trip right back to where you started.
I believe this is very possible that this is the clip that I saw was titled, "I hope Megana doesn't see this."
Yes.
Yeah.
She said, I have a clip for you. What is this?
Awesome. All right. Looks like is Black Ops?
This is Black Ops. This is Black Ops.
Excellent.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Nice. That was sick.
Squad wiping, you fucking dirty dog, you.
How many did you get there?
So that wasn't me. That was fakes.
Oh, okay.
He had a triple kill with that one cluster grenade. That was a really good one.
Gotcha. Excellent. Yeah, how are you liking Black Ops? I've heard mixed reviews.
I like it. I played Fortnite for 2 seasons. It was my first battle royale. PUBG wasn't available for PlayStation. I liked the concept of battle royale, but I kind of got tired of Fortnite with its repetitiveness and the building aspect. Coming to Black Ops, it was first person, no building, it's just you versus the enemy, shot for shot. I like the graphics, and I like the friends I play with as well.
Right.
Top games, right?
Distended Coma and Telium, welcome to the stream. All right. Let's see. We've got a couple more here. Looks like more Black Ops.
Good reload.
Boys.
No shit, you. No. Fuck. Oh, I watched that.
I thought he was going to punch him.
No. Oh man.
Double fucking healer.
Oh.
That's good.
Someone clip that.
I was still at 4 guys in the fight, boys.
So again, that
was funny.
Right.
Mr. Pushes On saw that.
He was one of his teammates was healing the other guy, and then took a couple shots at him, thinking it was an enemy, and we were like, no.
The panic mode, turn and murder, like
Yeah.
yeah.
No, he's picking him up.
Excellent. I like the long sleeve Twitch shirt. That's a lot different than most people's Twitch shirts. I like it.
Thank you very much.
All right. Let's see. We've got more Black Ops. Let's go.
Is this game
This
good?
one's me.
That person
Okay.
got
You're
inside the
starting
building.
inside this building. Below me, there's mesh mines, I think.
He's opened up the door so that person can get inside. Okay, I got already one down now. You gotta have to push because he's gonna come in for me. Got him?
He just headed southwest. Looks like he's running.
Anyone got bugged? Got bugged.
Oh shit! What a fucking throw!
Did you get him there?
Fuck! Wow!
He got,
I almost wrecked you.
Oh, okay.
That is
you
crazy.
can call that return sender, but you can't pick up grenades and throw them at other people. But I
Right.
threw one, and he threw one that landed right by my feet. And when it comes to those grenades, you probably have a good second or two before it lands. It
Okay.
explodes, and then it's a cluster bomb to where 8 smaller bombs come about. Well, he blew me up. I was getting picked up by my team, and threw another one the exact same spot. Nothing I could do.
Gotcha.
And it's always the worst multiplayer.
Right.
And the rest of your team lives, and you're like, oh, wait.
Gotcha. Gaming for Platinums, welcome to the show. And Trenchgozer, welcome. All right. We've got let's see here. I don't
Some more dying.
Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say I don't recognize this UI.
Alright, it's just right over here apparently.
So this is me immediately coming back.
Mm.
Right. And I put him on hard.
Okay. I like the casual get out of my way. Like, just I don't have time for you, zombie. Go over there.
Bye.
What was that? Sorry, I spoke over you.
Oh no, you're good. I was saying I was trying to pull them into the spikes. You know, you can put their head. And
Oh yeah.
That wall there. But
Gotcha.
I came back. It was hard mode, and that was one of my weakest weapons. Again, like I said, figure out how to play the game again.
Right.
To where I even put it on mode. It wasn't a good decision.
Gotcha. All right. This is Dead by Daylight. I recognize the claw marks.
Me in the hat.
Yep.
So this is Legion again, the new killer.
All right. This game should be interesting.
I'm not sure what was going on with that clip.
Where was I?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fine. We'll leave the chat to figure it out. They can make up their own mythos about what's happening to it. All right. The next one we've got here is, it looks like more Dying Light. Excellent. Oh, it looks like it's a clip that continues right where we were at.
Yeah.
Whoops.
From the tightrope. This is me panicking, going, okay, back to base.
What are you doing? Get up in there.
You know, that's a scary moment.
Right.
Getting ready to die. You don't want to die.
Do you get the same thing in this game when if you're climbing a ladder and you know that there's a Zed behind you? Do you get a like a thump in the chest?
Oh yeah, that's what I had here.
Yeah.
Is I thought I was going to die because rather than going over, he ran up the wall, turned around, and jumped over. I'm right back towards the zombie.
Right.
And so on hard mode, you lose twice as much health.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's that feeling of they're gonna eat your feet.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. All right. Back to Horizon. Yep. This is such a pretty game.
There we go. Look at that.
That was a very cool, very cool looking attack too.
And so what I did there was that bow has like an impulse arrow where it shreds their armor. So you saw that, you know, guns in his front chest armor have blown off where it goes. But again, that was a corrupted job. Those things are tough, not fun.
but the loot's good, right?
The loot is good. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. More. All right. Here's some more. It looks like this is above ground.
Well, how the fuck? I guess I go up there.
Oh, the free running is really good too.
Yeah. This was a good one. I like to kind of compare to God of War kind of.
Why is that thing on? Override.
Yeah, that clip just shows off some of the cool stuff in this game. Like this guy, watching these clips, have made me want to play this game. Just gonna let you know. Like,
All right, when you get your PS4 for Dying Light 2,
right?
pick up this as well.
Yep, exactly. All right. Black Ops. Let's see.
I got a Vapor tactical.
Oh, and the hat. The hat is back.
Good start.
The hat is back.
No. I'm trying to I can hear stuff.
Oh, there's a guy on this train. So there's gotta be another squad here.
One down.
So that'll happen.
Right.
You land. Sometimes your squad doesn't see everybody or doesn't even know that you're there. I think we landed after them.
Right.
To where, I could see them, but I'm thinking, oh, that's a teammate. And then when you look up and you don't see the name above that person's head, you go, oh, I'm going to start shooting.
I think there was definitely a delay between both of you there because he didn't fire right away either. I think he may have thought the exact same thing. Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's just Steve, and it's not Steve, right? Like,
no, that's not. He's shooting at me. He's shooting at me.
Right. Okay. Looks like this is Dying Light again.
Dead by Daylight.
Or Dead. Sorry. Yeah, Dead by Daylight.
So I almost missed it, but I said it did.
Right. Man, he is so fast. Does his knife do less damage than all the other killers?
So he has a unique attack style because when you activate his ability, he can, when he stacks people, he causes them to bleed out to where you can connect up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So when I hit each one, they start to bleed out. If you hit a second time, it accelerates the bleed out.
Okay.
But what I was doing there was 3 different survivors where I hit 1, I could see the other, hit 2. I ran back to hit him again.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't see scratch marks here. You get that visual cue after you stab somebody. So you kind of have to think just as quickly as he runs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like the panic mode killer.
He is. And you could, as I missed 2 of them. You could move so quickly. You really have to line it up.
Right. Yeah, and I sorry about the misspeaking there, but Dead by Daylight and Dying Light are very similar in the names there. Just the words souped in my mouth there really bad. All right, let's go. One more. I think this is the last one we've got, though.
Oh, yeah. I had to disconnect the game. They had the gate open. And I have no one escaped yet, so I can knock down anybody in 1 minute.
Right.
And there he was. 1 hit.
Yep. Oh, perfect. There's a certain sadistic part of me that appreciates the Christmas lights on the hooks.
Yeah. During their winter event, they have that and a few other things, whatnot. But
right.
Yeah, that's a
so that was just an easy wrap up there.
Easy wrap up, especially if one person escaped. I just put that person on the hook. I do applaud that survivor for sticking around, saving his teammate, but
right.
You know that extra double tip.
Excellent. All right, I've got a couple more questions for you here.
Yeah.
Some of these are fun and some of these are really serious.
Sure.
So we're going to start off with the fun ones and we'll end it up with the serious ones. If you could send a message to yourself about 10 years ago, do you have anything that you would tell younger you?
Tell younger me, I would say pursue goals faster. Kind of put a point earlier rather than later. You know, it's never too late to start, but sometimes you want to get
right
ahead on things. And especially with streaming, it's something that I feel I should have started sooner. But I'm glad I'm on the road of that path and have accomplished what I have in 2 months. You know, a lot of things in this require experience. So just doing something you enjoy and you love, mastering that craft will go a long way.
Right. Excellent answer. And if you were the end boss of a video game, right? What would your dialogue at the beginning of the fight be? What would you tell the hero as they approached you for the final battle?
I guess 2 different ways. One, I hope you saved.
Excellent.
And 2, something along the lines of like, turn away or die with precision.
Excellent. Yeah, I have an appreciation for the metagame phrase. Like, if I went to go fight a boss and he looked at me and said, "I hope you saved," it would be one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, I was like, is it too late? Can I still save?
Exactly.
Which
all right.
I'm sure all have experienced before not saving, getting destroyed, and
right.
having to redo 5 minutes or before that.
Exactly. Do you have any favorite pro streamers, or are there any pro streamers that inspire you in your channel?
I'm not much one to watch pro streamers.
Okay.
Because I'm more of a small community supporter.
Right.
With that being said, I would say Gaming for Platinums
gotcha.
has really been an inspiration on how to go about with this, as well as helping others on developing a stream. Him and Johnny have both helped with how to, you know, off the PlayStation.
Right.
Like the PlayStation. So keep it small.
Perfect answer. Not everybody has to be, you know, inspired by the big fish in the sea. You can always be inspired by all of the other fish. So
exactly.
Yep. Animancer, welcome to the store, or welcome to the show. What? I don't know. Sorry, messed that part up. Welcome to the show, Animancer. Anyway, and then the last question here. So you just recently started out on Twitch, so I'm actually going to change the way I usually ask this question.
Sure.
Did you find anything helpful to be able to overcome the like when you start on Twitch, it can be very lonely, especially in the first, you know, like week, 2 weeks, maybe even a month. Do you have any advice for anybody who's getting into that situation? Did you find anything very useful to overcome that?
Yeah, fine. What led to me was discovering.
You cut out a little bit. You cut out a little bit there.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I
would say find a community, and that was one of the first things before I streamed. Is I was watching Gaming for Platform, learn more about platform and what they do, to where I started other streams of streamers and chatting with them, and it didn't feel like a chore. It was more of having a good conversation with, like-minded people, cool people, to where it's something I wanted to do.
Right.
And then when I would stream at night, those same people would also be working. also in interacting with me, to where you kind of build that core and then you kind of expand.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but also with games like Horizon Zero, God of War, where they're not like the bigger games like Call of Duty, who, you were going to be at the very bottom of the list. People searching those channels, to where games like Horizon Zero Dawn, people would come into my stream because not many people were streaming it. It was my first playthrough, and having conversations with those people that actually wanted to be in there added some fun to it. And you build your community, have conversations, just having fun, being.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, that is a great piece of advice. So if anybody out there is getting ready to start streaming, branch out, talk to people. Exactly what Crossfire just said here. If you guys are interested in seeing more of CrossfireTTV, here is the link. Oh wait, I apparently put the wrong button here. Just like, there it is. There's a link to go see CrossfireTTV's channel. Give him a follow, and you'll be able to check out. 13 Raiders from Big Breakfast have just joined in. For those of you who are just joining, we have just finished up an interview with CrossfireTTV. Those sounds you're hearing right here are my raid announcements. So... But yeah, so we're not ending the stream, but we are definitely going to take a break for a minute or two. ExperienceOverZero, thank you very much for 100 bits there. Crossfire, thank you very much for joining me tonight. It was an awesome interview. Did you have fun?
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Excellent.
I appreciate you having me, and sorry about last week with technical difficulties, and glad we were able to resume this week.
Gizmo292, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Illuminati. And Rowdy Dog 1, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the Illuminati. We will be back in just a moment with ExperienceOverZero. So everybody make sure to, like I said, follow CrossfireTTV and check out some more of that awesome gameplay that we've been looking at tonight. So, all right, we'll be back in just a second, everybody. All right, everybody, welcome back. And joining me after the break is ExperienceOverZero. ExperienceOverZero, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man.
Right.
How are you?
I'd like to welcome you back to my stage. Last time you were here, we were doing the talk show, but tonight we're gonna do a show all about you. So,
Oh, jeez.
for those of you who have not experienced ExperienceOverZero, here is a link. Let me get it to. It doesn't autofill. All right, type it out all the way. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. There is a link to ExperienceOverZero's channel. So if you like what you see tonight, you can give them a follow, and you can go check out some more of what we are going to learn about tonight. So to introduce you to everybody, I went through your channel on Social Blade, took a look at your numbers there, and you are a streamer with over 1,000 followers and over 17,000 channel views.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. How long have you been at it in order to get those kind of numbers?
So I took a year to get about there, and I also have taken about the last year off. So
Yeah.
like I lost a good couple hundred during that last year away from stream.
Right. But how long have you been reactive?
That's tough. I've been bouncing back in here and there monthly.
Right.
At least I'll get some stuff down.
Right. Exactly. What made you decide that you wanted to go and be on Twitch?
I was gaming and wanted more people to game with.
Yeah. That's a fair reason to go to it. Did that end up working out for you? You've made some good friends on Twitch here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that I've watched before I was a streamer have come over to my stream and gamed with me and stuff like that, and that was super important to me.
Excellent. Do so like here at SkepTalk Live, the people who follow us and watch our show, we refer to them as the Illuminati, although some people are protestant to that. Do you have a nickname for the community that you've built around ExperienceOverZero?
I don't.
You don't?
I didn't make up one for them.
It's
but
perfectly
just,
fine
just
not
friends.
to have that, right? Yeah. Friends is a great name for the people who are...
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I don't know.
So if you're out and about and you experience and you encounter a normie, right? Someone who doesn't know what Twitch is what Twitch is or what Twitch does, and they find out that you spend your time in front of a big green piece of cloth in front of your computer, how do you answer the question, what is it that you do?
Tell them I play video games and make money for it.
Yeah. No bullshitting.
If they're normal to it, you know, they like, oh, you just play video games. But if you throw in like the last little part, no matter how much you actually make, be it $1 a year or, you know, like some of these other people making millions, when you throw in that ending part, oh, it's a job.
Right. Do you think that like phrase, that sentiment changed anything with like when Ninja got on ESPN or anything like that, or on Ellen or whatever? Do you think that changed at all?
I haven't kept up to date with that, so I had no idea now that it was on Ellen. Like now that Blizzard's hosting giant competitions and like the world gaming circuit is getting more and more common, I think people are getting more used to the idea of being entertainers through gaming, be it talk shows, you know, or whatever you want to do live on the internet. Yeah.
I mean, it can't be weird forever. So
just spill on myself. 10 out of 10.
So what would you say, what will people find when they go to ExperienceOverZero? What kind of what if I went there and I've never been there before, what can I find?
You can find me playing games real poorly, but having a great time about it.
Is there a specific type of game that you play? Is there, is anything off limits?
I usually do variety, but I started out doing role-playing games like Life is Feudal and other stuff like that. I got really big into Life is Feudal for a while, like 16-hour streams all the time.
Right.
Called it Dirt Digging Simulator.
Right.
So.
Mr. Stimpack, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Illuminati. Can you remember anything that you would call the craziest thing that's ever happened on your stream?
Ooh, me actually winning a game?
Okay.
I did a stream where I was wearing full armor and I had donations set up. If you wanted to donate, I would put on like leather gloves, or I'd put on the gauntlets, or a full 12 or 16 gauge steel helmet. Or if you paid enough, I would don on the gauntlets, the chest plate, shoulder, the helmet, all of that. And then one of my moderators donated for all of it at once. And then after I got it all on,
right?
I wish I had the stein. I had one of those giant drinking steins. So if someone donated bits at all, I'd have a little, and I thought that would kind of make its way through.
Right.
But with all the armor on, I had to like grab the plate helmet and pull it to the side and try and drink through it with the gauntlet on. I think that was pretty extreme.
Awesome. So speaking of that, and I know you've said it before, have you done any of your, like, you were talking about the possibility of going into cosplay streams, right?
Yeah.
Have you done any of that
I actually
before?
have a thing that I can reveal.
Excellent.
Right now. That's gonna be for cosplay stream and other stuff. You have a picture of me in my armor. You have a picture of my other stuff. But this guy is about to make a debut.
Wow.
So
that is
CFX
quite intense.
They're amazing.
Right.
This guy also has some hands in here. So this is also going to be going on for LARPs and stuff like that too.
Right. Is that all pure latex or?
It's silicone. It's a full silicone mask. They expand really well, don't tear a whole lot. Silicone's really stiff, or latex is really stiff. Silicone is really elastic.
Right.
So it's going to be fun.
Awesome. All right. So in the next year, do you have any big plans for your channel? In the 2019 year, are there any like new tech you want to add? Anything like that you plan on doing?
And that's tough because there's always a lot of tech you want to add. You know, little bits and bobs here, a little circle ring for your camera. I did see some things at TwitchCon that I wanted to buy, but none of them seem like I'm going to get them this year or anything. But I do want to do more live streaming, or do a video and then play it later and hang out with people. Maybe record some of the LARPs that I go to, make a video out of it, and then kind of give a play-by-play and a rundown, make maybe a little PowerPoint presentation out of it.
Nice. Yeah, I know one of the games that you go to. If we can ever get enough digital data out there, we're gonna be doing Twitch Live, right? So, because that would be super fun to do. But all right, so this next part here, I've got some clips, right? And Mags has gone through your clip library and gathered up a bunch of clips. And what's that? No. We're going to go through some of them. I haven't seen them, and I haven't told you which one we grabbed or which ones we've grabbed.
I haven't seen some of them too, so
excellent. All right, so this looks like it is Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rainbow Six Siege. Am I just missing sound right now?
Can you hear it? Nope.
I
It might-
can't. I can also hear myself echoing with you for some reason.
All right, hold on just a second. Let me make sure that I correct that. I mean, we always have to. So,
Always do.
yeah, let me hit this button here real quick, and then I will take a look into it. So let me test the sound one more time. It might be that my audio sensitivity is too low to hear that sound.
So I think I'm just hearing myself through here.
Right.
You. Sorry, I'm hearing myself, and it's gonna throw me off.
Hold on. Let me try pressing a button here. Can you hear yourself now?
We good?
All right. How about now?
Nope, we not good.
Okay, I know what the problem is. Let me just fix that high definition audio button here. All right, say something for me so I can make sure I can hear you. Nope. Yep, that turned it off. So then I go over here and I make sure that that's going outwards, and it should be going to, and then, all right, say something again. Nope. Okay. I know what the issue is, but it is real dumb. So give me just a second to fix it. The output device should go to the aux input of voice meter. And now I should be able to hear you.
Okay, you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear me.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why.
Weird.
The
Sounds like I'm coming from a stereo.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know what's happening, and normally it's because I'm trying to send my audio to you, but it shouldn't send audio from Discord to you because I've used this many times. Stream has an echo for him. Okay, yeah. Let me get this fixed.
Just keep making faces.
Right. That goes to the virtual audio cable. Virtual audio cable should go to the virtual input. And now you should hear yourself right now, but I should be able to fix that before it happens.
Yep.
And then in the user settings, under voice and Discord, the output device should be my headset. All right, try one more time. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it looks like
all over with it.
Okay. We'll go roll with that and see. Let me know, stream, if he ends up with an echo again. So we'll try and fix that if that's the case. But okay. Back to this. All right. And then I get this off the screen. Oh yeah, I've got streamer mode on, Draculart, don't worry. Try to block everything, but all right. So, let me know if you can hear this. Not much sound happening.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
My face, though. I'm concentrating so much.
Right?
Not
Okay.
bad.
His voice has an echo
It's getting
now,
round.
and sound is low for our end on the clip. This is so weird. Like, it just changed. Was there an echo any place else on the rest of the stream? I am
Weird.
confused on, like, my sound settings just changed or something all of a sudden. So let me
Discord.
Oh, I see. For some reason you're coming through my microphone. Change the properties here.
when you start singing songs.
The reason you're hearing yourself is because for some reason it's now piping sound from Discord to my microphone, which is not supposed to happen.
Weird.
Very strange.
Oh, Discord.
I think
I
it's
miss
Voice
it
Meter
used to be.
Banana doing it this time. Okay, hold on. A1, A2. Definite audio.
What else we got? Do we go through recent clips, or do we go through like top clips?
Right. Oh, I think I know how to fix the... Okay, I just changed this to microphone. All right. So, go ahead and say something.
Say something.
Okay. The echo is gone. So, from my side. So,
Not my side.
right, the stream won't hear the echo. You're going to have to, unfortunately, put up with it. But
I will live with this.
right?
I'm a professional.
The sound being low for the clip, I think there's nothing I can do about it because I think that
I think that was
clip
on my
had
side.
had a sound that was very low. But okay, let's head into the next one and see how it works this time.
Is this the next one?
No, it's the same one. It just went through it. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, jeez.
You are wearing your armor.
Yeah, this is that thing.
Excellent.
Oh god.
Relog.
Oh god.
Connect
Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't really get a grip on those things like that.
Yeah.
So I was like trying to drink real hard and I didn't know where it was, so I'm just like it doesn't end well.
Okay, so what time is it here exactly?
When the liquid finally did get there, gotcha.
Just straight in.
Found out if they were good or bad.
Oh, I got it.
Nailed it. 10 out of 10. We're actually trying to run some people off the server right now. I think
Right.
it was like the 5th day the game was up,
Right.
and people were trying to set up next to where we're gonna build a castle eventually,
Mm-hmm.
and they were refusing to leave. So we went over there with a whole bunch of like wooden hatchets and fishing poles. We're just gonna go mug them down the entire time until they decided to leave.
Excellent.
Just grief them off our island.
Were you able to hear anything inside the helmet?
Yeah, so I turned that up real loud, and then
Okay.
once it makes it through the metal, it kind of echoes on the inside. So,
Hella useful, right?
right?
Gizmo
I mean, it
292,
wasn't hard
welcome back.
hearing in that, but it's very directional when you're out in the world.
Mm-hmm. All right. Looks like the next one. This is PUBG.
This is
No, I don't
PUBG,
know
this
which
is one of
way.
my first few times playing.
Oh, the car.
Oh yeah.
We got
So
two
this is
choices
me and
now.
another streamer.
Mhm.
We were playing,
I believe in you.
and he was lagging out really bad. You can hear from the robot voice.
Just get us
Right.
to the north side of this place.
We're almost done with this,
We're like just like
and
in it to the
it
left.
all goes bad.
They're into the trees. Oh my god, you're lagging so bad. Go left, not towards these houses. Oh my god, where are we going? Oh my god.
So he wasn't controlling like half of
I'm
this.
down.
Right.
Are you down?
Yeah.
For real?
I got downed right here. Bring the car over. Oh
I am
god.
him being shot
We're
at like.
so fucked. Oh god! Damn it! I was doing so good! You can't kill him! I'm killing him! I fucking hate you so much.
Got another one.
Good clip.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was.
All right. Let's see.
I don't know.
We've got. Oh, looks like you're hanging out in the bar.
There you are.
That mustache is
Slum.
fantastic.
Nice boots.
You like? I got boots and greaves on right here. Nice ones right here. Just got this breastplate today.
You got your mead.
No, I just have fucking Coors Light. That is actually this weekend. This weekend is Feast of Fools here in Washington State.
I like that
Oh, that was
background.
it?
I like the background, the whole setup, the sound you had in the background. That seems super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually music from Ultima Online. We were taking
Awesome.
a little chat break from Life is Feudal,
Mm-hmm.
and I was there doing a full armor stream.
That's fantastic.
It was fun. That Feast of Fools though, I had some bracers that matched Chest and the Greaves, and they were stolen at that event.
Oh, bummer.
So you ever see those? They were weighted for 6 months from Europe.
Wow.
So, there's not very many of them around here.
So if you ever see any Greaves that look just like these, you let ExperienceOverZero know. We'll roll. We'll roll out hard.
I'll roll on that person real hard too.
Sea of Thieves?
I don't even remember this. I think this is during the beta.
Okay.
So east.
Might as well before we sink and lose it all again.
Alright, we're running to ground. Someone get in the crow's nest.
I'll head up.
Something you never want to hear. We're running to the ground.
Right.
I think we have 2 chests.
We're staring at someone's booty.
Alright, beaching the ship.
Wait, why are we beaching the ship?
I'm at the anchor.
Yeah, do the anchor thing.
You hit the anchor and then never do anything with it.
It's like, I'm at the anchor.
We made it.
That's one way to assure that you've reached your destination.
No need to park if you put it on the beach.
Right? Just imagine being one of the vendors there, just seeing this boat.
I mean, once we run off with a bunch of treasure chests, then
Right. Max says my favorite part was do the anchor thing after clearly they were running aground.
I warned them.
I think something says you might not want to be the captain very often.
I mean, I was a Commodore for a short moment.
Right. All right, look like we got some more in the tavern.
Oh,
no.
But I like to leave a little room for head. If you know what I mean.
Always leave room for head.
Someone clip that.
Sounds like it happened.
Oh man.
Do you have a big group of people that you bring onto your Discord to play with?
Not often. No,
Okay.
really. I just kind of adventure and find people and just role play like crazy.
Right.
Life is Feudal. I was known as the pirate guy.
Okay.
There's some people playing Ark and whatever that new Ark game is.
Atlas.
I was watching. Yeah, Atlas. I went over to one of my other buddies that streams rarely, but I saw him on, and he was like, "Hey guys, it's that pirate guy from Life is Feudal." The rest of the people in his Discord are like, "Oh, I remember him." Like, wow, that's what I've evolved to.
Mag says that her other favorite part is after I say, "and this next clip," and then you say, "Oh no." All right, Fallout. Is this 4 or 76?
This is 4.
Okay.
Ooh. All your stuff belong to me. Oh, thank you. Alright. Y'all fucking killed each other. I didn't do anything. Right on.
This is some perfect music.
It was.
Hey.
This is a clip I think it is. So cheesy. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got a wireless set there. Oh no, it's not wireless.
I did not. I remember this one. Yeah, I remember when this one got clipped.
Right.
We tried to fix that for a while afterwards. It messed up my entire mixer.
That's
they
awful.
pulled it off like the back of my desk a bit and
Right.
all that.
All right. Oh, this is Stick of Truth.
This was actually at TwitchCon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was streaming from one of their booths.
Awesome.
Oh, I couldn't just click on it. And also, fuck you.
I told you not to fuck with that. Fucking stop. You touch it again and we all fucking die.
It didn't die. But use. Oh, come on. I was hoping for it.
Perfect.
Never ended up playing that game. Need to go back and play those.
Max says this was 100% favorite clip of all the ones that she went through. All right. Let's see. I am not familiar with this game. Yeah.
Like, this is back before I owned my green screen. I had my shelf here with all my gaming stuff.
Gotcha.
On the fucking
Online.
dock. Like I am actually super sad right now. A little teared up that we just left our dog on the dock. I'm gonna go make a drink really quick. You guys enjoy this song.
I was pretty upset.
I'm gonna go get another gin.
So in this game,
Okay.
every randomly there will be a tree down over a dog, and you can spend 1 coin and you get a dog for the rest of the game.
Okay.
And me and him had a really rough island before that, trying to build the boat to get out. We ran to the end of the pier. Me and my dudes all jumped on the boat. Dog just stopped as we sailed away.
Oh.
And I was just like, he doesn't come with?
That's fucked up. What game is this? Because I'm like gonna avoid it.
Kingdom New Lands.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a side-scrolling adventure pixel game.
It's available for
super
free
fun.
on Discord Nitro right now.
Also, a multiplayer just came out.
Oh, awesome.
Kingdom 2 Kings.
Okay.
What it is?
But yeah, no, fuck, man. I mean, I wasn't even there, and I've got feels about it. So, like,
On the fuck.
All right, some Overwatch. Playing
Good
some
game. I
playing
used
some
to
Ninja.
be a platinum at this game.
Link for the free game. Let me see if I don't know if I can link it. It's in the Discord Nitro game launcher. I don't know if I can actually link it. But and after the show, I'll definitely check it out, see if I can link it. But because I have to actually like mess up my whole stream to get to Discord right now. So all right.
I'm trying to look. I don't see it.
Nice job.
Just keep using that and run away.
Oh man, that was good. Woo! Hey! Everybody, a round of applause for the guy with the hands. Oh, this is where I just watch you die.
Well, this was the modded game.
Oh, okay.
So all of the one team would be Hanzo and Genji, and you'd have like super jump, but like no life.
Okay.
You were super fast.
Right.
But all of the Reinhardts were kind of slow, but they had like almost automatic reset on their stuff.
Okay.
So you'd be able to zip around like Attack on Titan as these two guys, but you did almost no damage to them. And if they hit you once, it was like baseball out of a park.
That's awesome. That sounds really fun. Did you ever play Mercy Paintball?
No.
Mercy
I think
Paintball
that
is
came
where
out after I
everybody
was done playing.
right, everybody only has one hit point, and then all the mercies are on low gravity, and you just run around and zap each other.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's resurrections and death over and over and over and over again. All right, let's see. Is this Tarkov?
Tarkov.
Excellent. Did you like
I was
Tarkov?
one of the original buyers on this. I dropped $100 right when that pack came out.
Right. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I freaking loved it, but
Excellent.
I burnt myself off. Like, sorry, I'm getting thrown off here by the echo.
No.
I burnt myself out on it real fast because I was playing it like 10 hours a day. Like, I'd go to work and then come home, game all afternoon, and then get a couple hours of sleep, and then go back to work so I could come play this game again.
Gotcha.
If this is what I think it is, it's my failed attempt at a music video.
Okay, so I have 2 fractured arms and a fractured leg. Thank you for your pistol. Please have ammo. Cool, you have an empty mag. Oh! What? No! Get out of here! Oh, I just knifed 2 people to death! Oh, fuck you! And fuck you! And fuck those other 2!
I remember this one. I killed 2 people.
I'm a
right before
goddamn
this.
beast!
So hyped.
Wow, just took an axe to the back of those guys' head. I like the moment of panic where you're all like, I don't know if I killed him. He dropped to the ground so you couldn't see him anymore, so you were like, oh god.
I thought he might have crouched.
Right. Then he would stab you in the butt.
Had it happen.
Yep. Okay, is this Paladins?
Helix.
Okay.
It is like the Skyrim of sci-fi.
It looks like a sci-fi man in Skyrim.
You can go multiple ways.
Okay.
Ow, 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 ow. Whoa, buddy. Why did I about to... Whoa, hey, buddy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is the guy attacking with a shovel?
Some like hammer thing.
Okay, I see.
Out here for us. That's great. I'm so glad you came out here to hang out with us. Oh, fuck!
I like the
mistakes were made.
I like the power roll afterwards. Like, yeah, like rocket to the
Gotta
face.
roll out of there.
Right.
Go fast.
Rocket to the face must initiate dodge afterwards.
My face in the corners is like pure shock.
The stream liked it. We got a haha. All right. Let's see. Ooh. One of my favorite games of all time. The #1 least productive but most entertaining waste of time.
Just toss that over there. We made it! I don't even care. Still made it in. That's so funny. It doesn't matter if we toss it to the side. We still made it into the water, so we're good to go. Got it! Good time with the music. Oh,
so I had no idea that was going to happen.
No, that's perfect timing. That should head to a one of those timing clip montages.
I like it.
Right? Yeah. All right. We got a couple more. Let's see. Looks like PUBG again, right?
Yep.
Well, yeah.
So my account was stolen recently, and
Okay.
I got a vac
They're
ban
right there.
from the
Oh, buddy.
hacker.
Okay. They you get banned or
They're
anything
playing
with
PUBG,
it, or right?
and they're playing PUBG, and I have to contact the game itself, the producers, not Steam. So to get my vac ban off of PUBG,
Right.
I have to go to what is it, Bluehole or whatever?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Bummer.
What the fuck?
Oh no, the windowsill blocked your bullets. They're right in there. That was a stun. Or smoke.
I don't have any bullets. How do I go to fucking hands?
X. Unarmed.
Man mode.
Oh! Fuck you!
Oh my god, you just got revenge for me.
Oh man.
Oh man, that was
Oh,
awesome.
my heart's a going.
That was such a good game.
Oh, hopefully someone clips that.
Oh man, someone please.
You got nothing left.
Right. Right. Press X to switch to man mode. Like.
This is my first few times playing the game, so I had no idea what I was pushing. So I was lucky to get either of those.
Awesome. All right, looks like we got another PUBG clip here.
I'm super focused.
Mm-hmm.
Me and one other guy. Shit. Give me that. No.
Fuck out of my heel.
Mm-hmm. There
Yo, winner, chicken dinner! Right on! First win, motherfuckers! Here we go.
A 6
I
kill
think I
win,
used to
not
flip
bad.
off the stream a lot.
Right. Well, I mean, you got to tell them how you feel, right?
Right.
Had you been playing for very long at that point?
No.
Okay.
No, I actually picked up the game pretty well. So I used to play a lot of FPS games before I got into role-playing games.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. Now, can you fucking get out of the flowers? Get the fuck down!
So I don't
Get
play
down!
console that often.
Right.
Down! Off the fucking
And
wall!
PC.
Go!
Just 100 people
Shit.
staring at you
With,
going, what are you doing?
controller.
Why the fuck won't you get off the wall? Hey, yeah, cool.
Just a bunch of people like,
I
why
remember
is this
how
guy
stressful
climbing?
that was.
All right, it looks like we got one more. Oh, nope, that's it. That was the last one. Okay, so I got a couple more questions for you to finish up the night.
All right, what do we got?
A couple of them are a little bit funny, and a couple of them are serious ones. So we'll go into the funny ones first. And you answered this in chat actually earlier, but I ask everybody this: if you could send a message to yourself 10 years ago, what would you tell younger ExperienceOverZero?
Passive income.
Passive income.
Work less, make more.
Buy Bitcoin.
Or, you know, break up with that girlfriend. You're making a huge mistake.
I mean, those are often things that are, you know, important to send back in time.
Although, You know, younger me would not have listened to that either.
Right. Do you think you could convince younger you to buy Bitcoin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to. And
Yeah.
then future me somehow showed up like, buy Bitcoin. I'm like, sure. Done.
All in. Let's go.
All in. Great. $20.
So if you were the end boss of a video game, who is the player trying to save from you?
From me.
Yeah. Is there a princess that they would be trying to save from you? Or are you trying, like, who are they trying to save from you?
I'd probably say like a contract for their own soul.
Okay.
Like something they messed up that they're trying to get back.
So like Cuphead, kind of?
Like Cuphead.
Right?
The game was so hard.
It was.
It did not beat.
So you're trying to say you're kind of like the devil? Just
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Right.
I've heard that before, but I wouldn't say it.
Do you have a favorite pro streamer, or are there any that inspire you in the way that you do your channel?
So I watch a lot of streamers to, you know, get better throughout, not copying, but you see what you like about each person's stream and you incorporate it into your own, do it your own way. And I mean, my buddy Drew, I started watching him a lot. I found him in, before it was talk shows and stuff, it was just going live or whatever. And I found him in there, caught him like 2 or 3 times, only in that, never saw him gaming. And then eventually, you know, got onto his stream and all this other stuff. A lot of stuff my baseline is like, what would his streamers like to watch in his stream? Because if I can do something relatively close, I know I can meet my audience through what I do.
Gotcha.
I mean, we listen to drastically different music and play drastically different games. But, you know, it's kind of a baseline of standard I want to set.
Awesome. And then this last one is the most serious of the questions, which is so starting out on Twitch can be really lonely and a very discouraging situation when you're just sitting there by yourself. Do you have a piece of advice that you would give someone who's starting out or hasn't found their audience yet on how to deal with that?
I mean, what I did is the best I could explain is just keep streaming in your free time. Talk to yourself, talk about things in the game. Doesn't matter if you're monologuing or something. Just don't shut up.
Right.
The toughest thing is to keep people in the channel if they're just scrolling through, finding your channel and stuff like that. If you're not constantly saying something, they're not going to watch you just staring at the screen.
Right.
So just keep talking until people talk to you. And then once people start talking to you, integrate them into questions. Ask them about themselves because people love talking about themselves.
Right.
That's why I'm a streamer. So, you know, just keep rambling and have a really good time. If something's funny, overreact.
Excellent. I mean, that's really good advice. It's definitely something that fits the question very well. I will be eventually taking all of the answers from this show to that question and making a compilation out of it. So
nice.
Yeah, and then we can just give that to anybody who says, "Hey, I just started streaming," and I could be like, "Here you go, man. Check this out."
Bam.
You know,
drop some knowledge.
Exactly. All right. Well, that is everything that I've got for you. I hope that was a good time for you. Getting to go back through.
No, it's good.
Right. All right, everybody. Well, that is the end of the show tonight. If you liked what you saw here tonight and you would like to check out ExperienceOverZero's channel, gotta type out your name again because I forgot to make a copy paste for it. So there we go. If you'd like what you saw, check out ExperienceOverZero's channel, and you can give a follow over there, and when he goes live you'll be able to check out some more of this action.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the cosplay stuff and things like that. That's gonna be fun.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So, all right, everybody, that is all that we have for tonight. Join us next Wednesday when we will have 2 new fantastic streamers. We may even have 3 next time, but we'll figure that out very soon. And thanks, everybody, and we will talk to you soon.